No, we don't want a beat. No, we're not getting a beat breakdown for that one. Who is this?
You might be getting one, but
It's just Dan. Who the fuck is Dan?
that's my favorite part.
Dan.
I love that.
Dan, we need you to reach out. We need you to reach out to us. I don't know who you are.
Hello.
Just Dan. No producer name. Someone said Danda. Danye. Oh god. I'm flabbergasted by this.
I like flabbergasted.
Everybody
I agree
gifted
with
subs.
that.
Honestly, fuck you. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to be the stream for today. My name is Kenny Beats.
Well,
I hope you like the new Beat Battle time. We're going to be doing this on Saturdays from now on. I'm so glad you guys were here.
He played this more than any of the other songs.
I just love being able to support new producers. And it's so great to be able to use my platform to be able to lift up people making music and trying their best. You know what I mean? So we'll be back here every Saturday. Every Saturday, 11 a.m. If you guys want to come through, we're going to be playing music from new producers, just like Dan here.
There you go.
So,
hello and welcome to my beat breakdown of my Wildcard 0 vote beat. I've been kind of looking for an excuse to make one of these, so I figured I'd go for it because some people asked for it. I'm gonna go through like how I started this. Everything that's like been minimized here is like I didn't do it yet. So this is the first thing I started with, which was the sample. Which if you look, it starts. I just faded in because I don't know. A big part of this beat was I kind of came in with like a little late, and I was just going for time. Like I didn't have enough time for any of this stuff. I just kind of threw it together and submitted it. So I don't know. That's what you get. But at first I started with this. It was transient, and I did it over a little, and it was 37 here, so it's like a little, not super loud. And then it gets real loud here, which is interesting because it actually is less transients right here if you look. But I just made it go faster. Like I didn't edit it at all, but if you look here, I messed with the time. And then here, I messed with the time a little, but not much. And that's basically, I wanted to use this as a hi-hat, because I don't know, I feel like I honestly will like leave hi-hats out, and I'm not very good at putting them in. So I just wanted to use this as a hi-hat, and that's what this is. So then, once I had that, I like to start with drums. So I started adding on stuff. Okay, let's stop that. That sounds awful. Oh my god. Yeah, honestly, a lot of this stuff doesn't sound very good by itself. But I first did this, which is I think from a Fatboy Slim sample pack you can find. It's pretty, I don't know. Doesn't sound great, but and I have nothing on here, but it's going to a drum bus, which is got I have this up on it. You can see that. Not that exciting. And then that's just, I do this a lot in this whole track. It's a lot of EQ. I mostly will try to do EQ a lot in this track, just to try and, I've been working on my mastering, trying to get better at that. So just a lot of resonant frequencies. And I do this on like almost every track except the hi-hat, which I should have done, but I kind of ran out of time. And that's the defining factor of this beat, I would say, is running out of time. But yeah, let's play these together. You have the hi-hat and then this little intro, which actually sounds pretty decent. And like, you probably didn't think that happened in there, honestly. You didn't hear that. But it is. And that's just literally straight up just two random things. I didn't even stretch them at all. They're just normal. And then I have some one-shot drums going. Not just breaks, but I'm using actually the same break. If you look, I'm just stealing the snare and using it. Because I mean, the snare will sound good with its own snare, so that's how it. Yeah. But this is kind of weird. These bits right here, I'm kind of doing, I don't know. I'm kind of being experimental, honestly, with this, but not really. It's kind of like fake drill almost, I would say, what it sounds like, is I'm doing the Take Me to Mardi Gras on the snare here, right at the beginning, which sounds interesting. Let me, this like makes it sound like it's insane, little thing. And then it switches to the normal, just 2/4 snare. But honestly, I think this is what makes it sound so wonky, is like this. Here, I'll play them together so you're not just hearing this awful snare. The snare honestly doesn't sound very good, but if you look, I super EQ'd these two more. But this one is I'm just trying to get the hi-hat out. This is the most interesting EQ I think I did. It's on the kick, trying to get the hi-hat out of it. I didn't even EQ this one. And then this is a huge, but honestly, right, like that, just this piece isn't terrible. I kind of like this. Anyways, but then once I did that, I added on this synth, which is pretty fun. It's kind of crazy. I didn't do much to it though. It's just an unfiltered one. This is all default Lion, nothing crazy. And then I actually took the bass note from that and I made it an 808. And I'm using, but it's still the same synth for both of them. It's just default presets. I haven't touched them much, just left them. And then this is actually silenced during the normal track. Like that's not a thing. And then that's literally the whole track. So I guess I use a track spacer here with the kick going to it so that it's got a little oomph, and I'm cutting it out here, the high and low. That's about it. The master is real boring. I've got more EQ, just real basic. I didn't have time, so I'm just doing like don't really do this. I did this because it was fast and I just want to get something. And then I've got some soothe, just that's about it. I guess the most interesting thing here is I have this random waves tape plugin I like. I don't know. I just throw it on the master. It makes it sound nice. That's about it. It's the whole track. Here it is.
If you guys had fun today, you enjoy all this new music, please hop in the Discord.
You know
what I mean? Collaborate with some people, check on each other. Let's make 2022 the best year we ever had on Twitch. Let's make this year our year. You feel me?
I feel you.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you guys, I'll be back sometime this week to stream. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. Shout out our mods. Shout out everybody in the chat. So happy to see you guys here all the time. I love you very much. Get in the Discord. And if I don't see you next week, I'll see you before that. Have a great one, guys.
His little chuckle at the end, great.
And then, yeah, it's just a real boring fade out at the end because I ran out of time like usual. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing. I don't know. I'll end this with how my favorite YouTuber, David Lynch, ends every video. And everyone, have a great day.